Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Modesty33 here, aka Crystal with a C, back at you with another video. But if you're new to my channel, you just happen to click on welcome. I try to put out 1 to 2 videos a week. I do sit downs, reviews, reactions, vlogs. So if any of that interests you, make sure you check out the prior videos on my channel, and if you see anything you like before you leave, make sure you subscribe. So you guys, today I'm in my onesie. It is actually Memorial Day, so it is Monday, May 27th, I think. Yeah, 2019. So I'm just at home chilling and wanted to go ahead and try to catch up on some editing and reaction. So I'm actually only down 1 reaction. I haven't uploaded the rest of the ones I have on my phone yet, but as far as watching, I'm actually only down 1. And what is that 1 reaction? It is for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 2 episode 3. Don't know what the episode's called. I think it's Fear and Loathing on something. I don't know the full title, but of course it'll be uploaded when I do upload this video. So just want to do a quick recap of episode 2, which was called Window of Opportunity. So you find out from the doctor, again from the S.H.I.E.L.D. team, that that guy Sarge is 100% as far as DNA match. He is a match to Philip J. Coulson. So there are a lot of gaps here that we don't really know because, again, May is, for all intents and purposes, she's like really the only one who knows the end that Coulson met, this world's Coulson. So I know that like she's been kind of skittish about it. Like she's been really defensive and hasn't really shared because she's like, oh yeah, we got the, more time than we thought. I was there till the very end. But it's kind of like, okay, well, where is his body? Like, what I'm saying? Like, I want to know, is it a verifiable that he died, or did she have some kind of last ditch effort that she found out about and she did without his permission? Like, I want to know like what happened. So I don't know if we're going to have an episode where we actually go back and see what happened those last moments with Coulson, or if it's just going to have that air of mystery. So you found that out. You also found out that Sarge and his team are looking for PEGs, which are known as crystals on, the planet Earth. So they rob this jewelry store and end up finding crystals that they need for this particular device. The one device that, Coulson has, this big old gun looking thing. So they needed the crystals for that. And they also have this cool little tech where they can essentially create a door or a window from one location to the other one. So that was some really cool scenes and cool tech within the episode. So you saw that as far as on Earth. You did get the view from space, and you saw with Fitz and Enoch, got to catch up with them for pretty much this episode. Fitz has been on the run from whoever destroyed their ship and has been aboard this particular ship for quite a while, and just has been the engineer fixing the stuff and kind of pretending to be a part of that same like alien race that the people on the ship are. But then he's found out because of his dislike of the Zendarian snails. So, and actually I did not catch it, but when I just watched it back, when I, went ahead and re-recorded the episode to prepare for editing. So the Zendarian snail thing, because somebody else had mentioned it in their review. So that was like a callback to season 5, right? Where when Fitz was at the table with Cassius and the whole council, and then they were all eating like the Zendarian snails. Is that what that's a callback to? I just kind of picked it up. And even when I saw someone else's reaction, I didn't pick it up. I was just like, oh, okay, so that must have been mentioned in some episode that I don't remember. But yeah, I remember like that was like when he was at the table pretending to be the Marauder or something. And they all were serving the Zendarian snails, and they're like, yeah, it's the finest in the galaxy, and and he was just like, ugh, they're disgusting. So so that was a really cool callback. So Fitz and Enoch are discovered on the ship, to be impersonators. And essentially the captain, Fitz agrees to work for free so they can essentially not be, killed and cast off the ship, because this ship is headed to Neuroatia, which is the place that is inside of the pod that Gemma saw last episode. So that is where Fitz and Enoch are headed so he can go back into cryo sleep. But along the way, yeah, this captain of the ship, he is being very difficult and wants to get rid of the rest of the crew and just keep Fitz and Enoch because, again, they're working for free. He don't have to pay them and they are more productive than the rest of his crew. Enoch, just kind of like, okay, well, let's go with it. If your goal was to see Gemma again, like, let him cast him off. But, Fitz is like, well, I have to be able to look at Gemma in the eye again when I see her. So, no, we got to help the crew. So he does, in fact, help the crew. The captain and a few other of the people are killed in the process. And so, they make it to the planet, but then Fitz makes a decision that he has to drop off the crew at another location so they're not killed when they get to the planet. So then you see at the end, because we didn't have any scenes essentially with like Daisy or Simmons, you see at the end that they're kind of coming to the planet. They made that jump to get to Neuroatia, and Fitz is like leaving from that location to go drop the crew off. So that really sucks. That was horrible because I'm like, oh, how many more episodes are we gonna do this? Like, I hope this episode, like, they do kind of discover one another. But yeah, my recap is going on a long time, you guys. I do apologize. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the episode, and I will see you guys on the other side with my review and observations. Bye, guys. Let's get to Enoch. Yep. Why Enoch look like that?
We didn't come this far to give up. Cowards.
Cowards. Don't say that, Gemma. That's insult to injury.
Permission denied. And if you have a problem with that, I'll have you locked up until we get there. I'd like to see you try.
Ooh, Gemma!
It tastes even better. These are not meant for Terran consumption, especially not on an empty stomach.
We're just gonna take the snails. And the ship too. Why are you doing this? My business is my business.
And yours, well, seems to be everybody's.
Tell you what, I will pay you for it.
Robots, droids, mechs, cyborgs, and synths are strictly prohibited. Violators will be removed and executed.
Dang!
Are you seriously trying to tell me that you're having fun?
It would seem that, yes, I'm having a facsimile of what you would call fun.
Facsimile.
And, Fitz,
Yes, Enoch.
I think during this past year, you have become what one would call my best friend.
Aww! That
Is it safe to assume you feel
is
the
so
same?
sweet. Don't hurt his feelings. Say the same. Fitz.
Do you want to know how
No, say the same. Fitz.
I feel? Like we are Xandarian snails. Keep moving, but we're not getting anywhere.
You shouldn't have said that name.
Why?
Because he's here. Listening.
This is here?
Oh, shoot! Good on you, Davis.
Davis!
Hey. That's what best friends are for. For breaking the rules. Putting it all on the line.
I am aware of instances where best friends have committed lawless acts together.
Exactly.
Even murder.
What? No, that's a really worrying thing to say. Why don't we just stick to gambling?
That's what best friends are for.
Either one, right?
Earth is where he died.
What?
Over a year ago, if I'm
Oh.
not mistaken.
What are you?
A hunter. As I said previously, you and your friends are out of time.
We're best friends. Don't lose his money. Best friend.
Your friend must be a man of perverted desire.
Hey!
Hey!
Because the planet of Kitson is a nasty place, absent any basic scrap of decency.
Someone just described Florida.
I'm ashamed to utter the word Kitson, as it sounds like the braying of an animal in heat. There's even a well-known saying. What happens on the planet of Kitson?
Stays on Kitson.
No. It's contagious and
hands.
Oh, well. That's not catchy at all.
Hey, I don't think you want to go into this one. Not to worry, we are in good standing. Also, I may have found a like-minded friend to join our adventures.
No!
He's not my friend. Certainly not with that attitude.
No, with that attitude.
Who the hell are you?
Who the hell are you?
I'm the controller of this ship, and you're trespassing. Okay, everybody just suck on some calm.
We're looking for this man. He was on this ship.
Well, what's it worth to,
Oh! Shoot, David!
Bones worth to you, because I'll break every single one of them.
Oh!
really good?
No, don't eat that.
Oh my god. So good. Take some food.
There are other ways to earn money. The brothels of Kitson. We are both healthy and not unattractive specimens.
No, sir.
And I am well versed in over 130.
No, sir.
Brothels are not an option. Then, perhaps a game that you earned a very good price.
What is this?
What? I'm the collateral. That is correct. If you lose, you will be sold into slavery.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
I will signal you using a high-pitched tone that only human ears can register. 1 tone for hold, 2 tones for hit.
Are you feeling okay? Are you? I asked you first. I asked you second. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm tripping balls. I'm tripping. Oh, we seem to be experiencing something.
What in the world is happening?
Little monkey Fitz. Fitz. Things were definitely getting weird. An alien had just propositioned me at the bar. My little British friend was missing. And everyone around me smelled like cheese. Panic was starting to take hold when I suddenly noticed a dainty pair of feet. I wish I had my own Fitz. Well, not Fitz, but you know. No, I know. You've had just awful luck in that department. It's so sad. But you are so strong now. And so confident. I'm so proud of you. Really? It means so much coming from you. I just love you so much. You're my best friend. I love you too. You're so strong. You hear that?
Oh, it's Enoch.
So to hit or to fold. That is the question.
What the heck?
I fear we are in grave danger.
I'm pretty sure that Chronocoms are the least of our worries.
You are unaware of the varietals of chronicons. I, for instance, am an anthropologist. My primary functions are intended for research and sensual gratification.
What? Okay.
Moving swiftly on to the types of ones that are coming here.
Those would be hunters.
Oh.
And I am decommissioned. I am useless now. I have soiled the integrity of Chronocoms. The name Enoch will be an unspeakable sound.
This isn't helping. Shut up. Get this. What is that spell?
The foul stench of the name Enoch.
Foul stench of the name
What's
Enoch.
He's a Krakatolian. Their blood is 75% sulfur.
Oh.
I got it from here.
No.
Sure? Yeah, if I can't quake it, I'll break it. Okay.
I can't quake it, I'll break it.
Sorry, boy.
You are my best friend.
For you, my best friend, I would do anything.
Aww.
Need to lay off those puffs, lady.
Is it that obvious?
You've been under that gaming table for the last 20 minutes.
Dude. Really? Are you serious?
Gemma Simmons, you should not be here.
Yeah, none of us really should. Oh, that's it?
Return in a moment.
Oh, man. Okay. So, I don't know. The copy that I have of this episode, there wasn't any, like, little after show credit, so hopefully there's not one because it cut off. But anyway, yeah, so that was a different kind of episode. It was really, like, fun and almost like I would say, and I haven't watched some of these films and stuff in a while, but kind of like, you know, the Hangover type of fun. I don't know. Like, it just was really interesting. So this was a completely, like, you know, combining almost like two different storylines, because we've been seeing like three different storylines from here on out. We have everything that's going on Earth with Mac and Yo-Yo and May and the rest of the team. You have Deep Space with Daisy and Simmons, Davis, and what's the girl name? Yeah, Parker. I was gonna say Parker. Piper. Yeah, Piper. That's her name. Then you have Fitz and Enoch. So you kind of combine their two storylines as Simmons and the team are looking for Fitz and Enoch, and then Enoch and Fitz, you know, they've been like essentially scammed out of their money and the ship, and so they have to kind of resort to some undesirable means to try to get the money. But like Fitz said, no, we ain't going to the brothels. We ain't selling our bodies to get this money so we can get off this planet. No, we doing things on the up and up. So, but it didn't really get much better than that, where Fitz essentially has to gamble himself as collateral. So if he loses, he goes into slavery, or he could potentially die. So then you had this whole kind of like funny, crazy little scene with Daisy, Simmons, and I guess Piper didn't eat any of those puffs. Yeah, so you just had like Daisy, Simmons, and Davis, who ate those puffs and got some kind of hallucinogenic high off of those puffs. So that was really crazy, and you know, again, just like really comical. So in the end, yeah, you did have Gemma glanced. She got to glance, you know, her husband / future husband Fitz. And before the other Chronicom, I guess that's a Chronicom is what Enoch was saying, before you had the other Chronicom go and steal Fitz. So I'm like, how long they gonna keep this up now? How long we gonna keep doing it? So we gonna do this for the rest of the season, like for real, for real? Come on now, like we need to go ahead and snatch up Fitz and Enoch. We need to go on back to Earth and go back to the rest of the team, and we need to figure some things out about what's going on with Sarge and his little crew. We can't be handling three different things in different galaxies at one time. Come on now, S.H.I.E.L.D is good, but we ain't all that good now. We're stronger as a team. All of us need to be together. We need to be back on Earth, and we need to figure out what's going on. We can't be all up in this galaxy doing all this stuff like this. We can't be doing all this. So anyway, that was like the episode Fear and Loathing on, I don't know what the rest of it is, but anyway, it was really an interesting episode, especially kind of combining the two storylines. And we didn't get to, you know, go on Earth at all. So we were completely in space for this episode. So anyway, guys, hopefully you did enjoy the episode. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure you do share it with anyone else who's watching Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and who likes reaction videos. Also, before you leave, make sure you comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. And also, before you leave, make sure you subscribe. You do that by hitting that red button below and hitting the bell next to it so you're notified when I do upload future videos. Again, you guys, thank you so very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, I can get this one edited and up to you guys really soon, and then I'll be hopefully completely caught up, and we can kind of enjoy the episodes as they go. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.